Hello and welcome to this new part of my tutorial series. Today I will show you how to load strings out of a TCD file into your own editor, and I will show you where you can find the struct of each TCD file so you know what you have to load in. So first I will show you where you can find the struct. You need the 4-story client server file, the client file, client source code. So let's go into this. You have to go into tclient, then tchart, and then open tchart.c++. So this is the C++ source file of the tchart, and it looks like follow. And there you can search for init and then the name of the TCD file. So init tskill, for example. Let's search for it, and you will find several, like init tskill3, and init tskill temp is the main the dot tskill tcd. And you see all the variables are loaded out of the stream, and this character in front of the name of the variable determines which type of variable this is, and W means that it is a word, and this means it's a uint 16, so a 16-bit long uint. str means string, W and D in front of it means that it is a double word, so it's a uint 32, so 32 long uint. B means byte, so it's 8-bit long, and an F means it's a float value, and N means it's a signed int 16, so an int 16. I think that's the most important one. And now I will show you how to load the strings. So the problem is this way the binary reader and binary writer implements reading and writing strings is differently from the way that it is done in C++ with 4-story. So we have to do it manually. And as you can see in a hex editor, in front of each string, like this one, where uniform, there are 2 bytes in front of it, which determines how long the string will be. So this OC means it's an 12-byte, 12-character long string, and we can see it right here. So 000C means 12, and we can also count 1, 2, 3, 4, an empty space 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And to do this, we have to override. We have to create our own 4-story, our own binary writer and binary reader. So let's do this. We first need to create a new class. I will call it 4-story binary reader, and it's a child class of our binary reader. So and we have also to do the import, so import system.io, and create a constructor public 4-story binary reader, and it will take a stream as an input, and it will call the constructor of the binary reader class, or of the base class, And now we have to override the read and the read string method. So public override string read string. Now we override the read string method, and this is not so hard. We first have to create a byte array. Let's call it string b. So for that we know it's a byte array, new byte, and the length of the byte is the first two characters. So we know, so we first read the two characters, then we know the length of the string, and now we create a for loop. So for int e equals 0, e smaller than string b dot length e plus plus. So now we will read each byte and for the string and save it into our array. So string b I equals base dot read byte, and after that we will create a string out of our byte array. For this we need the encoding class. So, and we need the standard encoding for your system. So system.text.encoding.default. And now we need the getString method, getString. And we want the string out of the byte array, so we give this string b. And we will return this string. So now if you call readString of the 4-story binary reader, it will return you the write string. Now we do the same for the binary writer. So we create a new class. Let's call it 4-story binary writer. And it is a child of the binary writer. And again, we have to import system.io, so using system.io. And now we create the constructor, public 4-story binary writer, stream input, and call the constructor of the base class, so, and give it also the input. And now we have to override the methods which write the string. So 4-story binary writer void write, and not the bool, we will want to write a string. And now we have first to write our length of the string. So we need base.write convert to int 16 and now we need the value.length. And after that we will write this byte, the single byte, so we need again the encoding dot default dot get bytes. Now we get the bytes out of a string, and we need the string value, and also write this one, and we are done. Now we can use this new writer and new reader in our TCD editor. So instead of using the binary writer, we use the for story. And we also have to instantiate this one, right? And everything works the same, but the string, the override string, we overrided the string method. So if we go into write, and let's see where the write method of a string is defined, we will see it is defined in our own four-story binary writer. So now every time you write a string, our own method will be called and not the standard method. And we have to do the same for the loading. So instead of using the binary reader, we use the four-story binary reader and also instantiate it. And now you also can see if we call read string and go to the definition, we will see it is defined in our own class. Now you should be able to read and write the four-story strings properly. Thank you for watching, and see you the next time.